Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shadows922 and I know it's been a while since I've been making any kind of videos or making any comments, but I figured I'd come up to you with some recent information. I recently just got back into Destiny 2 and well, I finished my Titan and I decided I'm going to work on my Hunter. Well, while I was working on my Hunter, I experienced a phenomenon that I haven't ever experienced, and I hope I never have to. While playing this strike, I noticed that this Logan guy had not joined me. And I noticed I was fighting a lot of it by myself. I know there was like a big difference. So I came out here, noticed that he was just kind of fooling around. So I was like, well, I'm waiting on you. And I figured maybe he's just a new player, doesn't know what he's doing, probably just looking around. Well, he kind of just looked at me for a moment. I was like, well, I'm waiting on you, because I didn't know if he could hear my mic. So I decided that, well, I'll wait here, because I'm not going to carry you. No one should have to carry. I decided to dance, he decided to dance. I figured that was the okay, that he knew what he was doing. So we continued on. As you can see through this video, it's just pretty normal Destiny stuff. People just trolling, going, ah ha ha, let you carry me. But I started noticing that he wasn't really shooting really well, but I was like, maybe I'm just seeing things. So I continued on doing what I was doing. Let's see. And we were just doing this, and I noticed he died. I was like, oh, well, I mean, he just died just to die. And then, of course, I got swarmed, and I was like, well, I guess I'll take that on me. You know, first time happens. Told him if he could hear me, you gotta do really good at it. You gotta survive. I noticed it was just me and him. So I was like, well, maybe he's just doing not that great. We continued on going through this, and this part was actually my fault. I think I may have laid that grenade suicide on myself, but as you can see through it, he really didn't have that many kills, and you'll see it through the entire thing. I made a big boo-boo here as well. I was like, you know what, I'll just run past it. Maybe I'll tell him that. And I died right there, obviously. And watch this part. This is the most interesting part. I was like, what is he doing? So I was like, okay, and then he dies, like within seconds of me returning. I'm like, I'm glad I revived myself, because we would have had to do that again. I was not prepared for that. He ran up into these guys like, I figured maybe he thought he was playing Titan. It happens a lot. I even do it. I'll run up in the middle of everything and just start smacking everything. But he's playing Warlock, obviously, and is having a hard time. Even my fiance thinks that maybe he's having bad lag. I'm like, nah, no way. No way this is about bad lag. I feel like we are dealing with an actual bad player.
It said bad internet connection.
I mean, bad internet connection, I feel like it's still the same thing. But that's my woman, y'all. Yeah. We sitting over here just chilling. She's getting ready to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed. I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and make this recording, cause ain't no way I'm gonna be able to have this kind of thing happen again. But yeah, it's been pretty good. He just made another bad move. I noticed he just stands there. Later on, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then, bam, all of a sudden, glorious, another player had joined, and I was like, finally, I don't have to do this all by myself. Also, sorry for the recording as well. I'm still kind of getting used to this particular program. Hopefully, I can get this working better, so I went ahead, jumped ahead of everybody, and went ahead and took care of some of the stuff that needed to be done. I think my fiance came at this point. I told her about him, and I thought he had left. I thought he was no longer a part of our party at this point because I didn't see him on our scanners. Also, sorry, I'm also having issues with my mouth. I'm having some abscess tooth issues, so life is not doing so great. Say what?
It's not the only thing you're doing well.
Yeah, I think it was at this moment that I didn't even notice that he was even around. But I guess he must have been like way, way back at this point because he was not keeping up with us at all. Alright, so now here comes the most interesting part of them all. We get to this part. We get a little past this part. I actually mess up, obviously. You know, even pro players mess up somewhere. No one's amazing. He wasn't even in there with us. Even just rewatching this video makes me go, oh, okay. Oh yeah, sorry guys. My hunter hasn't been leveled up in like quite some time. I've been working solely on my Titan for over a year. So, actually more over a year. But anyways, beside the point. I started working on my Titan more than I did my hunter, and I kind of just dropped my hunter off the face of the earth. I think the last time I played with him, he was like level 25, 26. Anyways, I had him really super low level, and I went ahead and boosted him up to level 30 and gave him a light level of 320. So I continued from there. As you can see, we got to this part. Me and the other dude are trying to kill things. You won't see him very much here, because at the first part I thought maybe he was just keeping up with us. We were killing things pretty good, doing pretty well. I was locking and loading, doing what I needed to do. I was like super excited about this strike being over with. I die. I think the other guy dies too, somewhere along the lines. and if you didn't catch that for just a split second, the dude walked off. So I think the other dude revives him, but here. He is our only hope at this point. And he just stands there. Just stands there. Takes the grenade to himself and everything. And I was like, how do you do that? And there again, he just dies. I'm like, there's just no way this man has to be having lag issues. I mean, there's very possible he was dealing with some lag, but man, if you've got internet like that, why are you even playing this? I've never had to use so many emotes in my life on any mission. I'm usually all about get the mission done, do it, and go on through it. But like this particular mission, I've never had to do it that much. Like when I start having to use emotes, usually it's because I'm bragging or something like this is going on where we're just taking our sweet time. But I think after this, y'all have kind of witnessed everything I've said. I'm going to go ahead and play just a little bit of music along the way. I do appreciate if you've been through this entire thing. My name is Shadows922, and if you liked it and enjoyed this content, please let me know, and I will put some more in. But don't be this guy. Never be this guy when you play Destiny 2. Try to learn the game, get a little better. It's not that hard. But my name is Shadows922, and I'm out, and I'm going to play some rest of this music, and you can watch how bad this guy is the rest of the way.
Skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. ya, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a